Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review then. So, got a beer here from Great Lakes Brewing Company, and this is a can of their Vibacious. So it's a double IPA, as you can see, 9% ABV. I just had a little look online because there's nothing on the can about this one, hop wise. I mean, I've had this beer recently, but it's actually got Apollo, Cashmere and Citra, so quite an interesting one. So what we got on the can then, so it was best before the September the 1st basically. So yeah, fairly new beer that's come out. These guys are out of I believe they're out of I assume they're out of new tab. Let me just, while that's loading, let me just open it. So it's a 355ml can. Out of Cleveland, Ohio, I'm pretty sure. One of the two, yeah. One of the two bigger breweries in Cleveland. So yeah, an American craft beer review. It'd be quite interesting to see how this actually tastes rather than just drink it and think, oh, that's nice. Give it a full review. So yeah, it's got that kind of West Coast look about it, really. It's let me just give it a tap. Yeah, it's got that kind of I don't know, slight kind of oranginess to it, but yeah, it's not hazy or nothing like that. Didn't really pour much of a head. Say double IPA. It's got that kind of I'm expecting a bit of hop oil kind of sort of thing from this, if I'm being honest, but yeah, general carbonation, nothing crazy. So let's get a nose on this one and see what it's all about. Yeah, it's got that. There's almost like a very light, subtle, oily hop oil citrus on the nose. It's not that full-blown juice bomb you'd expect from a proper New England style. It doesn't actually state what style this is on Untappd. It just says double IPA, Imperial stroke double IPA. So it's 40 IBUs, incidentally, 9%. So there's some slightly kind of sweeter notes coming through, but it's more of that kind of there's maybe a slight touch of booze, but all in all it's more of a kind of a mellow citrusy kind of edge with that kind of almost like hop oil slickness to it. So let's give it a try. Cheers. Obviously this is one of the beers I picked up in when I went out there last week. Hence I've had this before, so I think Angie gave me a can of this to bring home. So yeah, I actually had this on at the airport in my gate was just opposite the tap room in Cleveland, or what is it, Hopkins International Airport. So if you're ever over in that neck of the woods, there's a great tap room there, just saying. So straight off the bat, you are getting quite a bit of bitterness straight away, which is quite, for me, quite pleasing. There's a nice kind of balance between hop oil, citrus, citra, and that kind of bitterness, you know, old school style, but quite vibrant. You're getting a bit of booze, but then sometimes, I mean, this hasn't got oats. It hasn't got all them kind of real, kind of crazy rich, kind of what you would expect from a New England style. So it's definitely more in the kind of, I don't know if it's full on West Coast. It's not giving me a kind of a jammy, marmalade-y note. Don't know where they're going with this potentially. I mean, it's probably one of those lower IBU West Coast styles, not without the rasping bitterness. Although it might build up as I drink more. There's not much on the commercial description for an Untapped. It says keeping the vibes right and the mood bright with a remarkably smooth double IPA packed with feel good hop character. So yeah, I mean, I imagine in certain climates this would be. I mean, it's a straight out of the fridge. In hotter climates, drinking this would probably go down quite a lot easier. But overall, a very easy drinking beer for say a West Coast. I assume it's a West Coast. It doesn't actually really state. I went on to their website just to find out a bit more about what hops are in it, because it doesn't mention it on the can at all, or on Untapped. So I was more curious about that. There's quite a bit of information there, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. But let me know if you've had this one before. Obviously not available in the UK. It's one of those kind of deals. So yeah, if you're in the States, so this is from Great Lakes Brewing Co. They're out of Cleveland, Ohio. I never actually got to go to the brewery, but it's certainly something to revisit when I go back there, which I will. But yeah, so that's how do you pronounce it? Vibacious. I'll go for that. From Great Lakes, and a double IPA then. So this is 12 fluid ounces and in 20. I don't know if they've brewed this before or what the deal is. So yeah, 2023. So May 2023. Let me know if I've had it before down below. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. See you on the next one. Cheers.